Are we on video now?
Yeah. What's your name?
Steve Lloyd, manager of Team Canada.
And how long have you been a part of the Team Canada program?
We started the Team Canada program for Ripken out of Alberta in 2008 when my son played in this championship.
Okay, and what did you think about the Ripken experience this week?
The Ripken experience has been fantastic. It has, for the families and the players involved in our program, it's reinforced the same values that we try to do at home, and they've got to see teams from around the world and grown-ups from around the world live out those values.
And what was it like starting with allowing 11-run inning to Japan and then gradually getting better as the tournament went along, and then you almost beat the Dominican and then you beat Australia?
Well, one of the important values that we need to live out is perseverance. And what I liked about our boys after that inning from hell, we persevered. We didn't fold up our tents. We strapped on our shin guards. We went out there and we played hard.
And 10, 15 years from now, what do you think your boys will remember the most from this experience?
That's a real good question. They're going to remember the caliber of competition. They're going to remember the depth of relationship. My son's still in touch with his billet family from 2008, and he's going to keep in touch with them. They're going to be able to look around professional baseball and see kids playing that were here, and hopefully some of them will be playing with them.
Who was the best player that you saw in your time here?
This week, I think the best player I've seen is the Flores kid, the shortstop from Mexico. That kid looks like he's going to project to be a first-round draft pick. A couple of the Japanese boys are exceptional, and there's a very good big hitter from Dominican Republic. Having said all that, I also like the McWillie kid from Canada. I think that kid's a piece of AAA beef, and he's got a real big upside.
And who was the player on your team that improved the most from the time you started till the time you finished?
That'd be impossible to say. We saw such growth and development. We're proud of all our guys, and each of them have to be measured and evaluated on an individual basis. And so that's a pretty amazing thing to be able to say about 15 guys.
And I asked you what your boys will remember 10, 15 years from now. What will you remember 10, 15 years from now?
I'm going to remember having been part, again, of the best baseball tournament in the world for 12-year-olds. I'm going to remember the relationships we've developed and the fun we had. We got to practice with some other teams. We got to do some workshopping around teaching styles with coaches from around the world. And we're able to, we're part of an academy program in Canada. We've invited a number of coaches who are going to come over and spend some time with us this winter and help train our players. So I'm going to remember that kind of stuff.
Very cool. And how about a word on your 3 All-Stars?
They're fantastic boys. They're character players. They're battlers. And they're also talents. Colton Gerard, Connor Sparks, and Race Wilkinson have been fantastic leaders for us, and they've earned an opportunity to represent us among all these other kids.
All right, thanks, Coach.